Okay, guys, today we are going to be writing word problems from an equation in inequality. Okay, so you don't have to write them because they're already going to be written for you. You're just trying to choose the correct word problem to match the equation or inequality given. Okay, so just like before, we want to make sure our numbers match between the equation and inequality and your word problem. So if I have 3x plus 4 equals 7, I need to make sure there's a 3, a 4, and a 7 in my word problem. And if there's any other numbers, then I know it's not going to be that one. Okay, and then we need to determine what kind of operation is happening. Are we adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing? Are we doing a couple of them? You need to make sure, okay? Go refer back to how to write equations from word problems, and it'll help you out a lot because this is just going the other direction. And then if we have an equation, it's going to say we're wanting two things to be equal or to find the total. So it should say these things are equal to each other, or how much until I have a total of this. Okay, if it's inequality, we want to be comparing our two things. Okay, so how long until this one is more than this one? Okay, and match your symbol to the correct keyword. So refer back to your inequalities handout that tells you your keywords for your inequalities. Okay, what's going to tell you it's greater than? What's going to tell you it's less than? What's going to tell you it's greater than or equal to, or less than or equal to? Okay, we got to be aware of those words. Okay, so if we look at this example, match the following equation to the correct word problem. 35W plus 127.85 equals $764.85. Okay, so let's see. Do these have 35, 127.85, and 764.85? Yes, yes, yes. Yes on all three of those, and yes. Ooh, that one's got $45. So we know it's not C. So let's cross off C. We know it's not C. Ooh. Okay. And then this one, let's go right. Jane paid $764.85 for dance classes. So that's my total. And that's the same for both of them. Okay. She paid a $127.85 registration fee and $35 for each week. Okay, let's see. If that says 35W, that means, remember, I told you, if you see that it's attached to the variable, we want the one that has the word per, each, or every with it. So this says 35 for each week. So that means it should be 35W. And then a registration fee or an initial fee or a one-time charge, those are always going to be by themselves. So that's by itself. So we know this answer is A. Okay. So we just want to make sure we're matching it to where it belongs. Okay, so my next one, match the following inequality to the correct word. So we want to find the correct inequality. So my numbers are 175, 450, and 30. Okay, so let's look at this first one. 450, 175, 30. 175, 450, 30. 450, 175, 50. Oh, I think this one should be 30, guys. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry. That should be 30 right there. Okay. I'll go back and change it to post it for you guys. Okay, so let's look at these. Stefan has a balance of $450 in his savings account. Does he have a balance of $450 and deposits $175 each week? What is X, the number of weeks Stefan must deposit $175 in order to have a balance of more than $30 in his savings account? Okay, if he already has a balance and I'm adding 175 on, that means I need to be adding, not subtracting. So we're going to take that one away. Okay, Stefan earns 1.75% interest on the balance in his checking account. This right here, we already know that's not true, okay? Because he has to pay a monthly charge of $450. So if I'm paying a monthly charge of $450, that's where the X should be. Okay, so we know it's not that one. So Obviously, it's going to be C, but let's check and see why. Stefan spends $4.50 on supplies for a lemonade stand. So if I spend money, that means money is getting taken away from me. So that should be subtracted, minus $4.50. And then sells each cup for $1.75. So each cup for $1.75, 175x, okay? What is X, the number of cups of lemonade Stefan must sell to earn a profit of more than $30? More than. So it should be more than, that's my greater than symbol, okay? And that's why that should be 30. Okay, if you guys have any questions, that's about it. It's really simple. We're just matching the equation to the word problem that makes the most sense. Okay, so if you have any other questions, make sure you let me know and I will gladly answer your questions. Come to our live sessions. Okay, if you need extra help, anything, I will always help out. Okay, thanks.